Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Dorka, I'm a self-taught artist, and in this video I want to do a recap of the art projects that I've been able to finish so far this year. Considering we are talking about 4 months, it's not much in terms of finished artwork, but it's definitely an improvement compared to the last couple of years. So without further ado, let me start by showing you the first piece of art that I finished, and it took me the whole months of January and February, even though it was originally supposed to be just a practice piece taking no more than 2 to 3 sessions, but I got a little carried away. Well, here it is. I love painting portraits, either based on a reference photo or just freely, but whenever I did portraits in the past, I always felt like the likeness was not perfectly there. I wanted to practice. In total, I think more than 20 hours, maybe even 25, went into this piece. But I have to say I love the process. I was so excited that I couldn't sleep at night, honestly, and that's something that hasn't happened to me for a very long time. I was just so excited that I lay there awake and kept thinking about the next day when I would be able to come to my studio again and continue to work. Those winter days in the studio were very special because for the first time in many years, we got a huge load of snow right at the beginning of the year. It remained for several weeks, and even though my studio is only a couple of kilometers from where I actually live, it felt risky to drive there. My studio is in an almost completely unpopulated area, so I didn't want to risk getting stuck there on the uncleared roads. So anyway, I figured I would just walk, and that meant that I was walking back home in total darkness in the evening. While it was a bit scary because there are wild animals in the area, I also loved the calm, the peaceful atmosphere very much. By the way, it was also very cold in my studio. Every time I arrived, the temperature was hovering around 0 degrees Celsius, and it took my little heating device about 2 hours to get the temperature up to a bearable level, so it was a little hard to concentrate, but I still loved being there. I recorded the whole process of painting this portrait, and I will release that in a separate video. My next project was a pet portrait, which I painted for my brother for his birthday. The subject is his little Frenchie. I think I need to add a little explanation here. So there is a special type of playing cards, which used to be very popular in Hungary, and we used to play it a lot with my brother when we were children. And this deck has a specific character with which, for some reason, my brother was kind of obsessed. He really liked this one character. Before his birthday, for whatever reason, he mentioned this playing card and the character that I'm talking about. And so I thought that I would make a painting of his French bulldog dressed as this character, because I was sure that my brother would appreciate this kind of inside joke, and he did. Now that I am painting, or at least sketching regularly again, my inspiration has also come back, and I have a lot of new ideas, and I also want to paint out my old ideas that are still stuck in my head. When I finished the pet portrait for my brother, I was really itching to start some of the new paintings. But at that timing, I had to go away for work for 3 weeks, and that really messed my rhythm up. So here I am, I still haven't been able to paint any of those paintings, but I already have started the preparations for them. That, however, will be the topic of another video. That would be it for today. Thank you very much for joining me, and if you enjoy content like this, then please subscribe to my channel, and see you next time. Bye bye!